I keep seeing this everywhere online. How to become a high valued woman, how to become this, how to become that. So, and do you have the same feeling about this? It feels kind of off, doesn't it? Because to be completely fair, most of those videos do not seem like that anyone is a high valued woman. And I know I do look like a sumo ringer. What is this? But yeah, back to the topic. I do feel like that the most of those women do not really. Uh, to be completely fair, I don't want to judge anyone because I was this woman. Let's start again. I'm gonna talk about myself because I don't want to like attack anyone or because I'm looking at fucking Sumeria. So I do not think that anyone who says about themselves, I'm a high valued woman, you probably not. Because it's the same as someone who's telling everyone, I'm going to the gym every day, I do only eat healthy. Why do you need to tell anyone? Do you do it for yourself or for the others? So, when it comes to the topic, how to become a high valued woman, I used to think I am the shit. I used to think the power of being alone, and I was alone for ages. And I was like, I'm so confident with just being me, and I don't need a man, and I don't need this, and I don't need that. Ding, 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 ding. You know what? I was wrong. And why? Because I do need my man. And I was not a high value woman. I was insecure as hell, arrogant as hell because I was insecure, and it was ego driven, like everywhere. It was disgusting. But, but I was completely really, I was like so sure about the fact that I was a high valued woman and that all the people that I met, or all better say, the man that I used to date and who invited me for dinner, I was like, yeah, you need to pay for this. You need to bring me flowers. You need to drive a Lamborghini because if not, I'm too high valued for you. You're gonna ask something. What do I, what do I say? What do I bring to the table? Ding 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 ding. I brought fucking nothing to the table because I had a job and I was always very funny and nice, but I was annoying. I was insecure and I always always ask about what the other one is doing and bringing to the table. But I never thought about the fact, what do I bring to the table? Am I a loving, warm, soft, and nice feminine woman? No, I was definitely not. I was very, very, very arrogant because I was like, yeah, look at me. And and then we come to the point. Do not believe what you see online because most of the time it's not how it is. And you should not think about yourself that you are, yeah, don't get me wrong, but you are not the prize. You are not the prize, I'm not the prize. We are all the same. Like we are, but we are in different states. But in the end of the day, we are all the same, in my opinion. And so, if you are lower than I am, what the fuck do I think? Do I think I'm better than you? Then bad energy. And that's the point. People are gonna tell you, you need so much good energy and you attract what's on your energy. You do. But if you think you're better than the others, then your energy is way lower than the energy of them. My English is not Englishing. So, when it comes to the point, I had to learn on the bad, a very painful way. No one actually liked me because no one knew me. So I didn't give anyone the chance to actually meet my loving being. I gave them like my arrogant, insecure, high valued woman mask, which was bullshit. It is so like, I don't know, when did this start? When did all those things change in such a weird way? Like, if you want to be high valued, then you don't have to think you're high valued and you don't have to tell everyone you're high valued because you are you. That is not what I wanted to say, but you know probably what I meant. So just with being you, that's what I wanted to say. You are high valued, and we are all high valued. But if I think I'm better than anyone else, then I'm actually very low valued. And if you want to be like a good woman, then you have to also sometimes look up to your man. If my man is gonna watch this, he's probably gonna be like, what is she talking? She's always looking up to me, what I am. I do love my man. He's the best person I've ever met. And he met me when I was like really, really insecure and very high valued. And he was like, I probably do not want you to be my girlfriend. And I was not. We knew each other for, I think, almost a year since we got together. Till we got together. That's how you say it. And to be fair, I would have not wanted to be with me beforehand. And not because I was not good enough, or was not pretty enough, or not funny enough, not hardworking enough, because I was fucking arrogant. Because I thought I'm high valued. If you want me, you have to be like this. But I never ever looked into the mirror and was like, why should he want to be with me? Like, I mean, why? Because I'm high valued? That's probably not gonna make him fall in love with me. He fell in love with me, I mean, at least in my opinion, when I started to change. Like, when I really started to focus on how to be a lovely, soft person, how to be a woman, and not how to be a high valued idiot who thinks I'm the shit and everybody else is not. Because that's completely wrong. And I do not know if you hear this, but the washing machine is ridiculously loud. So, sorry for that. House chores. As a good woman does that, huh? Just kidding. But I do. So, the point of my whole video, which was like more of a little bit of a theater now, is that I do think that there is so much distraction and so much wrong information into that topic, how to be a high valued woman. You are not a high valued woman if you tell everyone and if you focus on being one. You are a high valued woman if you're a loving, sweet woman. And that doesn't mean that you have to date like everyone and be like okay with someone who treats you like shit. That's a good man. No. It just means focus on what you bring to the table and do never ever think you're better than anyone else, because you are actually not. If you think that that's the best and biggest like reason, you are not. You just think I'm the best version of myself. That is completely fair to think that. But never ever think that you're better than anyone else. That's the lowest energy that you can get. Be grateful for who you are and think, I can be better tomorrow, but I'm actually so unbelievably grateful for who I am right now. And one last point, because that's something that I really appreciated when someone like, I think it was a friend of mine who sent me the quote. It was more it was like it was about, and let me think, I'm not gonna cut this video, so that's gonna be very chaotic, but yeah, the main, oh my god, now my English is completely gone. The saying of this quote was, maybe we should focus more of unbecoming the things we are not than of becoming things we should be. Was that the quote? But do you know what I mean? It's more about to just be yourself than to become something that you're actually not. Because you're already lovable. When you come to this earth as a little sweet baby, you are lovable, you are high valued, you're such a sunshine, and you don't have to be like something else. But maybe you have to unbecome something. Because sometimes we do think that when people tell us you are this and that we are actually that, and we maybe not. So, end of the video and quote of the day. Just be yourself and maybe focus more on becoming the version that you were in kindergarten. Not to be like a kid, but you know what I mean? To be funny, to be sweet, to be excited because you can go there and you can eat some ice cream and just be happy about being here. It's not about becoming anything. It's not. And I hope from my heart to yours that you have a very wonderful day. And when you see this, to stay as lovely as you are and to stop thinking that you have to become anything else. Kisses and see you soon, raccoon. I always wanted to say that.